Hello guys, welcome back to another stream. So, in the last stream, we were in the middle of styling this Facebook page or clone, whatever you want to call it, right? So I went ahead offline. I didn't do anything, okay? But I just realized few key mistakes that I made in the, last stream. So the first mistake I made is I misspelled login form. So I will just quickly fix it. This should have been the actual style which I was going for, but unfortunately I was too busy with, I was not too busy, but I was too distracted by other things that I did not realize that this wasn't the actual login form I was going for. So that was I think the only mistake I made. I mean, if I did make another mistake, then oh lord, let's let's not hope we made any mistakes. And with that said, let's move on to the continuation of styling using with CSS. So this is the by far this homepage or login sign up page styling. If we actually go to facebook.com, it is actually dead ass similar. I mean, they do have their own font, which and again, I don't think we can use it, but it still looks pretty dead on, as you can see here. So with that said, let's move on to, more with styling. But now we're just styling the actual model styles, the actual overlays. So for that, we don't have to use this. So what I'm gonna do is actually put this, I will make the container, which is this whole thing. I will make it hidden, making it completely blank. So I'll come down here and make this. I will just close the index and opacity for now. I'll just comment those part out. After we're done with everything, we will make it visible. As you can see, it comes out to be just like this. So let's keep on styling this mess. So next step ahead is sign up model. So I'm gonna do sign up model. I'll make the background white like this, making sure the stream is going. Yes, it is. Everything is fine. And let's do another, let's say border radius. Border radius, let's say it's 8 pixels. And box shadow is around 8 pixels. 8 pixels and 32 pixels. We'll put an RGBA. We'll do RGBA saying is 0, 0, 0, and we'll put the opacity around 0.3. Okay. It's kind of coming close. We'll just have to, keep styling it. Don't worry. It will look good. I mean, I hope so. If I did my homework, this should look pretty dead on to actual thing. We'll do max height. We'll put around 90 bh. And I will put overflow to Y. I'll put it, we'll put it to auto, why not? And transform, we will add a small kind of a scaling scaling animation, quote unquote. And the transition, which is the actual animation, will be 0.3 seconds long with the animation being ease. Okay, I want to wait. I'm actually, let's make this not visible first, which is our forgot password model, and which also has class model overlay. That's very interesting, because for now what we can do is put this class container. Why not? Because I want to make it hidden for now. I'll change that when I'm styling this. So it should be fine. So with that said, it is actually okay. So next up is model overlay when active, and Signup model. We'll style them simultaneously, just putting a small transform. We'll scale it by 1. Boom. And next is model header. So we'll do model header. So we'll do padding. We'll put the padding to 20 pixels, and 10 pixels. We'll put border. We'll put border and bottom, doing 1 pixel solid, and the color will be our own theme, which is this one. Okay, and I'll put the position to relative, like this. And another is model title. So we'll do model, we'll do title. We'll put the color to 606770. Like that. We'll put the font size to 15 pixels. Like this. And ls the close button. We'll do position absolute, and we'll do top 15 pixels. Oops. We'll do top 15 pixels and 15 pixels right. We'll do background. We'll do E4, E6, EA. Okay. Okay, it's okay. The close button is right there. That's good. And we'll do border none. Width will be 36 pixels. Height will be 36 pixels. Border radius will be around 50% because again, we want it to be a perfect circle. Like that. We'll put the cursor to pointer because that's the only thing that makes sense. It's a button, right? We'll put the font size to 20 pixels. Like this. How did I take a screenshot? Okay. I swear to God, I did not press that. Oh my God. Okay. We'll put the color to that. Okay. This will be the color of the thing. Right there. And we'll put a display flex. And we'll align items to center. Like that. And justify content in center. That should make it center. There you go. And we'll put a transition. If we click it, transition, and we'll put it the background to 0.3 seconds. Oops, wrong thing. 0.3 seconds, and it will be ease. Okay. There you go. Okay, so that should be it. So another is close button on hover. We'll just change the background to DADADF. Okay. Yep. That should be fine. Now for the model body, we'll put the padding to 20 pixels. Right? We'll put the padding to 20 pixel and we'll put Signup form. We'll do display flex like that. Now we're styling the actual, Signup Signup form. We'll put it to column because it only makes sense, right? We'll put the gap between them at this 15 pixels should be fine. So again, dot form. I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from my cold, as I said in the last stream. So if I cough here and there, please don't mind me. I'm actually trying to recover, guys. We'll put this, okay, now for the sign up input, right, which is the actual inputs. We'll make it 100%. Nope, that's not it. And we'll give a padding of 12 pixels and 15 pixels. Like that. We'll give a border of 1 pixel solid DDD FE2, again, the same thing. We'll give border radius of 6 pixels. We'll give a font size of 15 pixels. Like that. And we'll give a background of F5, F6, F7. Okay. And we'll also keep a transition of all 0.3 seconds. Again, transition being ease. Okay. Next step is the same but focus. We'll do sign up input. We'll make it focus. We'll give it outline none and a border color of 1877F2. There you go. And a background of white. Okay. We'll give a birthday section. We'll do is we'll just increase the font size to 12 pixels. We'll put the color to 606 and 770, the usual stuff, and we'll give a margin bottom of 8 pixels. Now it should, yeah, this should be kind of should look kind of good. Now, after birthday section, it's birthday label. What we'll do is for the label, what we'll do is put font size of 12 pixels. Give the color as same. Okay, I styled the wrong thing here. Okay, oh my god. We'll do sorry. This is the birthday label, and we'll style the birthday section, and only have margin that is 15 pixels and 0. There you go. Okay. I'm checking if I did everything correct. Okay. Now for the birthday inputs, right? Birthday inputs. We will flex it and give a gap of 12 pixels. Okay, it's not working on these, which is weird. Let me quickly check it. Where's the thing? First name, right? Let's sign up inputs. It's the same thing though. Why is this not putting a gap there? Which is very weird. Okay, so did I do something wrong here? Okay, we'll figure it out in a bit. I think it's because I put birthday input and that's birthday. It's always the names that mess me up, guys. Okay, so birthday select. Next is birthday select. So this is the actual birthday selection. We'll do a flex of 1. Give a padding of 8 pixels and 12 pixels. Also giving a border of 1 pixel solid. The same color that we have been using, right? We'll give a radius. We'll give a radius of 6 pixels and a background of the same thing, that is F5, F6, F7. And font size of 15 pixels. Okay, I still cannot get over the fact that there is no gap between these. Why is there no gap? Okay, I need to see this. Give me a second. Form row. Input flex one form row input. I think I have to keep a gap between these with all form row. Okay, so I think I need to put the same gap here. I think I forgot to style it. Yep. We'll do display flex and we'll put a gap of, I think it was what, 12 pixels? What's the mobile number, right? What's the name of that? Model body. Okay. We'll just test 12 pixels. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I just did for the input field and not for the thing. Okay, with that, let's move on to other stuff. Okay, a total waste of time here. Not reading the thing correctly, not forgetting to style. Oh my god. Okay, now is gender section. So margin will make it 15 pixels and 0. Like that. Hopefully I don't mess up other things. If I do, I wish me luck. I know I'm wishing myself luck. Oh. You don't do that? Oh well. We'll give a font size of 12 pixels and the color, we'll give it that. Margin bottom, we'll put it at 8 pixels. I think it should be done, right? I hope so, at least. I think it's done, I guess. Okay, so for the other stuff, which is gender options, we'll do display flex and gap of 12 pixels. There you go. Now for the individual gender option, and we'll style individual. So first is flex 1. Another is padding. We'll give a padding of 8 pixels and 12 pixels. We'll give a border of 1 pixel solid BDD FE2 again. We'll give border of 6 pixels. We'll give a background. We'll give a background of the same thing. I think I should make it a style, but I think it's a very difficult thing. We'll do display flex and justify content will be spaced between, because we want it to be spaced evenly, right? And here we'll align the items at center because we want it to be in center. Cursor will be pointer, and at last is the animation. Will give a border color like that. We'll give a border color of 0.3 seconds transition time with the same in ease. Okay, it didn't work. I think it works, right? Should have worked, but oh well. Okay, with that said, we'll go to border hover. I think yeah, it's fine. We'll go gender options, and when you hover, we'll just change the color to our usual color. I think that will change the actual border color when we hover at it. Yeah, there you go. Looks cool. Okay. Another is the input. So we're gonna style the input. So we'll do input, big bracket, we'll do type, which is the radio, right? Which is the radio, and we'll style it to margin 0. Like that doing, it should make it look good. There you go. Okay. Now for this terms text, right? What we'll do is we'll just wait. So we'll do terms text. We'll do font size 11 pixels. We'll give it a color of 777 and a line height of 1.4 and a margin of 15 pixels 0. Okay, there we go. I think our styling is completely done. Now what I can do is put this here. Wait, hold up. Where did I put it to visibility? There we go. We'll do this. We'll make it hidden. With that said, what we'll do is make it, wait, hold up. So we have to change this, change the container settings to hidden. We'll change it to visible like that. Actually, I'll just change this. Sorry, I'm sneezing. And also change this to more overlay. With that, I think it should be fine. Okay, let's continue to style. It's still not done, I know. Now next is sign up button. So we'll make the background, we'll make it 00A400 like that. We'll give a color of white. We'll give a border of none, padding of 12 pixels and 60 pixels. We'll give a border radius of 6 pixels, font size of 18 pixels. I think we're styling this button, but like, why does it not come? Wait, hold up. Wait, did I forget to add a button? There's no way, right? Search. Give me a second, guys. I may or may not have forgotten to put a button. I think I forgot. Yep, I definitely forgot. Did I forget? Because wait, hold up. Yep, I think I forgot. There's a terms text. Okay, so I forgot to put a button here. That's why I was like very curious. I was like, why didn't it show up? What we'll do is put it to like that. Boom. So we'll again make a button tag here. which will say sign up. And here we'll do type submit because it's for submitting. We'll give a class of sign up btn. There you go. Okay, there's a sign up button now. See, I didn't forget. Okay, I didn't forget. Shut up. Okay, with that said, what we'll do is again change this div, which is the thing, to container, the same div, so that will go away. And we'll continue styling here. I don't know how long we have to style it. Wait, hold up. Okay, so since I control Z, we have to type that thing again. Very cool. I was gonna mess up the spelling again. Hopefully I didn't hear, right? Because I always do. I think I didn't, hopefully. Okay. So again, the background here is green. How long have you been streaming for? It's been a long time. Okay. So it will be 00A400. And we'll give a color of white. We'll give a border of none. We'll give a padding of 12 pixels, which will be 60 pixels. And we'll give a border radius of 6 pixels. And font size of 18 pixels. We'll give a font weight being bold, cursor being a pointer. We'll give a line self, which is the flex property, into this. Wait, it's not a flex property. Yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind. So we'll have 15 pixels, and we'll give a transition of background 23 seconds. Keep forgetting stuff. I remember align center, align items being, I thought align self was also flex property. Yep. I need to revise my things. Okay, so that's it. Next is sign up btn when hover. So while hovering, we'll just change this background to, let's say, 42 B883. Okay, it didn't change, right? Is it the same thing? No, it's not. Okay. So with that said, I didn't save. Okay, everything's working. What if I do this? Okay. Cool. Okay, so for the media, which is responsiveness, we'll just change a few things. So for the max width, while being, let's say, 600 pixels, which is ideal, we'll change the form row to flex direction to column, right? We'll change the gap to 12 pixels. We'll go gender option. Oops. With the gender options, let's change it to flex direction column. I'll give the birthday inputs to flex direction column. There you go. Okay. So for the toast, if I check, we'll do We'll probably so we'll create here. So we'll create element called toast, right? I'll just make the pre-styling property here. We'll put the position. We'll put the position to fixed and the top to 20 pixels. Toast is basically a notification pop-up you see if, like, let's say there's something wrong or like whatever. We'll do background to 4CAF50 and color to white. We'll give a padding of 16 pixels and 24 pixels. We'll give a border radius of 8 pixels and a box shadow. Box shadow of 0, 4 pixels, 12 pixels, and RGBA of 0, 0, 0, 0.3. Oh, oops. Okay, that was not supposed to happen like that. Okay, for now, I will close this, right? We'll bring back the container. We'll make it visible like that. This will be the how it will look like. Okay. I think I messed up here because it is not getting styled the way it was. Transform. Okay. It looks like I've again messed up a few things. Okay. We'll just probably watch it. I don't know. So I still want to make it invisible though. So I'll go to model here, right? We'll make it this and put this to hidden like this. We'll again bring out this and it should bring it back. There you go. And with that, it should be fine. Okay, let's keep styling. So next is z-index. So z-index will be 2000 and transform will be translate to x and 400 pixels. And opacity is 0. Transition here will all 0.3 at ease, and max width here will be 350 pixels with a font size of 14 pixels, and line height will be around 1.4. Okay. Toast dot show will transform to translate at x and 0, and we'll give an opacity of 0, making it, if it shows, we'll make it visible. There you go. If toast dot error. Now for the if toast the error style. So this will be the error message. We'll just make the background color. We'll make the background just red. Red, sorry. I cannot speak. What we'll do is put toast dot success. Okay, with that, then the background will be the same as this. Boom. Okay, so for next is toast content. We'll make it display flex Align items to center, and gap is 10 pixels. We'll do toast.icon, and the font size is 18 pixels. Toast icon is 18 pixels, and toast dot close, which is main close. We will do background none. We'll do border none, closing, and we'll do color white. Font size 18 pixels. Cursor pointer and margin. We'll put margin left at 10 pixels, and we'll give the opacity 0.7 while making a transition of opacity at 0.3 seconds at these. There you go. Okay, so if this is the close icon, right? This is the closing the icon, or like the pop-up. What we'll do is for toast close dot, not dot, colon hover. If we hover, we'll give opacity of 0.1. Now for the forgot password model, right? Now what we'll do is we'll make the container. We'll make the modal overlay. They're the same, right? So what we'll do is give this the model. We'll copy this, and where's the container at? We'll give this, which will make it disappear, right? And give this the container. If we do that, it will make it visible. So we'll now style this, okay? Start, we'll give a comment saying forgot password model styles. After this, we'll move on to JS, which is JavaScript. The toast, which we styled right here, is for JavaScript because we'll be creating an element of toast. That's why we have to style it. It is the pop-up if we do anything, or close, you know. So for the background, we'll give it a white, right? We'll give a white background with a border radius of 8 pixels. We'll give a box shadow of 0 and 8 pixels with 32 pixels. RGBA being the same, 0.3. We'll give a max width of 500 pixels. We'll give a width of 90%. Oops, there you go. We'll transform to scale 0.5 times, and we'll do transition. We'll transform it by 0.3. Save this. Okay. That should be fine. Okay. I think I'm about to lose my voice, so if I don't talk, help me. Okay, so we'll style two things at once because we'll just be scaling by one, like that. if they're active. We'll give a forgot header. We'll style forgot header saying pixels. We'll give a border bottom 1 pixel solid DDD FE2 like the rest of the ones, and we'll make it position to relative. There you go for the other stuff. Now for the title, right? We'll do forgot title and give it a font size of 20 pixels while having a font weight of bold. We'll give a color of 1C, 1E, and 21. We'll give a margin bottom of 8 pixels. Okay, there you go. Now the thing is kind of styled. Now for the forgot title, but this time it's not title, we're just styling subtitle, which is this thing right here. So we'll do color, we'll make it 016, the same color to suit our theme. We'll give a font size of 14 pixels and line height of 1.4. Yep, there you go. Now for the forgot body. Forgot body will give a padding of 20 pixels. Okay, so this is the actual container, this thing right here, this container. So here we'll do forgot form. We'll do forgot form. Now we are setting the actual input and everything. We'll do display flex. We'll do flex direction to column. And gap of 15 pixels. Okay, there you go. Now for the input. Now we are individual styling. Now we'll first style the input field. We'll give a width of 100 pixels, a padding of 12 pixels and 15 pixels. We'll give a border of 1 pixel solid DDD FE2, the same color. We'll do border radius of 6 pixels, font size of 15 pixels, background of the same FE7, and transition all 0.36 seconds and ease. There you go. Now is the time to focus. Style defocus, not focus. I mean, you should be focused in everything. So I'm correct. We'll do border color of 1877 and 2. There you go. Yep. Looks clean. Let's give a background color change to white. Yep, there you go. It changes color. So, forgot actions, right? So we'll do display flex. This is the container of this thing right here. And we'll do gap of 12 pixels and justify content will be flex end. And margin top 20 pixels. Should go right up there. There you go. We'll go forgot cancel button. I don't believe I spelled that correctly, so I will just double check. Oh, I did spell it correctly. That's cool. Moving up in life, guys. Let's go. And E4, E6, EA. Why does it sound like the chess moves? That's weird. So we'll do 4 B4 6. There you go. I changed the color. Now border is none because border can tend to be ugly. We'll do 8 pixels and 16 pixels. There you go. We'll give a border radius. Border radius of 6 pixels. And font size of 14 pixels. There you go. And we'll give a cursor pointer. Cursor pointer while having a transition of background 0.3 seconds. Now for the search. Actually, it's not the turn of search, it's actually turn of hover. Let's quickly change the background color when hovering to this to DADF. Yeah, it works. Cool. Now for the submit button. Why does it say search? I don't think it should say search. Okay, so let me quickly change this to search. I don't think it should search. We'll do, I mean, technically it's correct. Yeah, true. It's correct. Because we're technically searching this account, so. But I want to change it to submit. I'm going to do it. Okay, whatever. You know what? I take that back. Okay, so next is the quote-unquote submit button. We'll do forgot. I think I named it the class submit button though. Which is, oh well. So we'll change the background. I'm sorry. We'll change it to this. We'll make it color white. We'll give border of none. Give a padding of the same 8 and 16 pixels. Still give the border radius. I'll just copy this. I think I'm going to give the same thing. So there you go, cursor pointer, and also we'll also give these two on these. That, and it should be good. There you go. Oh, it actually looks clean. There we go. I've noticed something that it didn't give margin to these two. Forgot title. So it should be fine though. Okay, with that said, I think we are done. We'll give a quick one last responsive for making, like, we'll make this responsive because we haven't made a responsive for 480 pixels, and we'll do toast top, we'll make it 10 pixels, and right 10 pixels, left 10 pixels. We'll transform to translate at y and minus 100 pixels, and with a max width of none. As the toast, when toast dot show, we'll transform it to translate y at 0. And about the forgot actions, we'll give a flex direction of column. So that should be all of our thing, I think. So that should be it. We'll give a model overlay and we'll change it to container. Now it should be fine. There you go. Yep. Every transition is working so far. Now for the CSS and styling part, I think we have done everything. Now we'll move on to JavaScript. So we'll first get all the elements, right? Now first is const login form. We'll do document dot get element by ID. We'll make it login form. I will copy this because I'm too lazy. I'm sorry, I'm just too lazy. Actually, I'll put this right there because I cannot see. I will put this couple of times, and we'll just change this to email input. Okay, I'm making sure I'm actually spelling everything correctly, because sometimes it's just really difficult to error message, and next is success message. We'll do forgot password link, and next is create account button. There you go. So now we'll change the DOM element part, which is the actual, ID. We'll change the email. This is password. Wait, did I put I don't trust myself. So what we'll do is quickly check if I did actually put it. Email. Okay, I did put it. That's good. I was very error message. We'll do error message thing. I did put it. Just double checking is always better. Like when you are actually making, rather than just doing things. So I'm guessing success message is also there. It is there. That's good. Now is forgot password. Quickly check. Forgot password is there. That's good. And create account. Create account. I don't remember putting create account. Create account. I did. That was last. Okay. Okay, so there it is. So next is get model elements. So these are the pop-ups, right? We'll make it const. Actually, I can just copy paste this and put this sign of model like that, and make this sign of model. Quickly checking if sign of model does exist, because again, I don't trust myself. I'm gonna do that, which is close model button, and we'll put is close model like that. Okay, we'll copy paste that again. This will be our sign of form. Sign of form, which will again come from the same thing right here. Oops. Okay. Quickly checking if sign of form exists. It does. I'm sorry. Okay. So next is to get forgot password model elements. Is okay. Copy the wrong thing then. Paste this. This will be our forgot model. forgot model. We'll check forgot model exists. I mean it exists. I'm not gonna waste my time actually. I will just do everything. I'm gonna YOLO it. So we'll do close forgot model btn, and we'll do, I mean it's coming from this. Boom. And we'll paste this again. We'll actually make it a little more longer. And this is forgot form. Forgot form, and this is coming from the same forgot form. There you go. Now next is the last thing on this, that is cancel forgot button, and this will be our cancel forgot. Okay. Quickly checking if cancel forgot exists. I think it does. It should, right? Yep. Yep, it does. There you go. I think we should be fine. Okay, so close the CSS because we don't need it anymore. And now we are actually starting to code Java. So we'll first make our very first function, which is show error message, right? This will basically show our error message. If we get any errors, we'll first hide messages. Don't worry, we'll make this function, and we'll do error message dot text content. Sorry, I'm very sorry. So this will be the message that we will get while calling this function. We'll replace the text content on the error message, which is right over, where is it? Right over here. It will change the text content to this. Very simple. And we'll do error message dot style. We'll also style this as display equals to block. We'll set the display styling property, which is CSS, to block. We'll make another function saying show success. Now if there is an error, there has to be a success message too. Again, we'll call the hide message function, and we'll basically put success message dot text content equals to message, the same, and we will make it block like this, but this time this will be success message. There you go. Now for the really difficult part, toast function, right? So the toast, we'll first make a function called show toast. This will give a message. It will take a message as a parameter, and the type of the message will be success, right? There you go. And we will first remove the existing toast if there are any, right? We'll do const existing toast. I hope I spelled that correctly. Document dot get element by ID. Actually, we'll do query selector all because we need to select everything, and we'll do all the toast. There you go. Every toast element or class that is being, that will close it. So existing toast dot for each, by looping it through for each, we will simply do toast. For toast, we'll do toast dot remove. So we'll basically remove every toast like this. Boom. So next is create a toast element. So first we'll create a toast element. Okay, so every time this function is getting called, it will create a toast element. So this is what we basically coded for, everything right here, right? We'll do toast, we'll create document dot create element. So we'll create an element which is div, we'll create a div of toast.class name. We'll give a class name of, we'll use a backtick. There you go. We'll do toast, and we'll say type. So this right here is a class name, right? We'll do const icon equals to type, which is equal to success. So if the type, right? The type is, if it is equal to success, if it's equal to success, right? Then use tick mark. Actually, I'll quickly grab the icons, right? If it's success, if it returns true, which is success, if it returns success here, it will return true, right? Otherwise, it will return this icon. There you go. We'll do, and after that, we'll do toast.innerHTML. We'll basically fill the inner HTML with, hold up, there you go. Create one right here. What we'll do is create a div. We'll do class equals to toast.content. Oops, like this. And we'll also we'll close the div because we have to remember to close the div, right? And after that, we'll create a span class equals toast icon like this. Okay, so we'll do right there, we'll basically put the icon, whatever icon that is in, right? This, like whatever icon that this returns, right? We'll put that here, and we will put the message too, saying like this. We'll do message, the message, close the span. We'll do button class toast close. Yup, there you go. I thought I would mess up, but like I didn't. Oh my god, I'm so genius. We'll also make a close button, right? For making that, we'll do times like that and close the button. So that way we manipulated the DOM like that. And we'll do document body dot append child will append toast. Oops, nice. Okay, there you go. So this will get appended. With that, it should be fine. Okay. So other stuff is toast. So while showing toast, the actual pop-up, right, I will add a callback or timeout saying this will be called after toast.class list.add show. Well, I'll add this to the list and give a time delay of 100 milliseconds like that, and also make a auto hide feature, right? So this will auto hide after 4 seconds. Comment that, and we'll do set timeout. We'll do set timeout and toast.class list remove show This is the auto hide feature. We'll make another timeout right over here. What am I doing? We'll do set timeout. Okay, hold up. I forgot. So this will be 4,000 milliseconds, which is again 4 seconds, and that will be 300 milliseconds. We need to add a 4-second delay, so that is 4,000 milliseconds. I will do if toast dot parent node, if this returns true, not this, I meant toast dot parent node and toast dot remove. If that returns true, then it will remove the toast. That should be fine. So next is the close button functionality, right? We'll make a variable called close button. Okay, why did I included that? That should not be there. And toast dot query selector all, not all, query selector, and we'll do dot toast close. That's it. And after that, close button dot add event listener, because we are again making that if it is clicked, then call anonymous function, which will again, this is the immediately invoked anonymous function, immediately invoked function. We'll do toast dot class list dot remove show. Okay, show. Sorry. Set timeout. We'll make a set timeout of interval of 300 milliseconds. And if again toast dot parent node parent node, if this returns true, then only then we will remove it. So this is our close button functionality. There we go. So now next is very complicated. That is to, validate the email. Again, we are not making any backend thing, but like I still want to make it kind of interesting and not have like only style and no functioning. So we'll check the email using regex. We'll do email and regex. We'll create a variable called this. So our regex will be / like that. We'll change it to there. That's not a comment, don't worry. We'll do that, and that will basically just validate everything, because it's very important to validate email, and it's usually done using regex, right? Like that, and it should be like there. And let's up here. Okay, so that moderate, and there we go. We'll do plus followed by this same thing. We will do plus $. So that right there will basically validate our email, right? Return email regex will return this to test. There you go. So this function will validate the email and it will basically return the test. And after that is the form submission. So this will handle the form submissions. So this will login form dot add event listener. So this will basically listen to submit button, and we'll do function e create a function with the parameter e, and we'll do e dot prevent default. There you go. That should be it. And with that, I'm sorry. Okay, another is, that should be fine. We'll make an email, which will basically handle the email. Email.input value, basically take the value of the input. Dot trim will basically trim any spaces, blank spaces. We'll do password equals to password input dot value dot trim. There you go. So this will verify. So if email is not there, that means email returns false or is null, or there is no email that is getting returned, then it will basically show please enter your email or phone number, and we will call email input dot focus and return. There you go. Now we'll do the same for password because we have to check everything, you know, right? We'll do password. If password is not there, we'll basically show error that please enter your password. We'll do password input dot focus. Boom, and we'll basically again return. Right? We'll do if this is the actual email thing, right? We'll do include if it has address, right? If it has address and give me a second, where's the thing? And is not valid, that means if it's not because if this thing right there, if this returns false, right? If this returns false, it will, so this right here, if it is not valid input, that means this right here, if this returns false, and then we'll like show again error saying please enter a valid email address, like that, and email input dot focus again, and we will again return from the function. We're basically one by one checking all of the errors first, and then we'll basically just, you know, we're basically just making, if there's any kind of error, we're basically checking the errors first and then running instead of like running and then checking in the middle, you know. So another is password.length, which is if the password is like its length is less than 6 integers, right? 6 like characters, not integers. We'll basically say password must be at least 6 characters long. There we go. We'll do password input dot focus again, and then we'll again return. Okay, so simulate the login process. So next is simulating the login process. So we again don't have any backend thing because it's all front end. We're using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? But we can still show a small login, like saying, oh, login successful. So that's what I'm going to do, is basically redirecting. We'll say login successful and we'll say redirecting to just making it look like, you know, we are just doing something when in reality we are not. So there will be delay of 2000 milliseconds, which is 2 seconds. And basically after that, the input value and everything will be set to none. The value will just be reset. We're basically resetting the value. Password input dot value will be blank string again, and we'll call the hide message function right there. And so the next part is, it is really long, I know, but come on, bear with me, guys. So next is just basically just add event listeners for everything. That is for forgot password first. That is forgot password link dot add event listener which is on click again. If it is clicked, we will make a function that takes parameter e again. We'll do e dot prevent default first, and we'll do forgot model. Oops. Forgot model dot class list, and dot add. We'll do active. There you go. Basically, we'll just basically do that. And then we'll do document dot body dot style dot overflow. We'll basically just change the overflow element in the CSS of the thing, which is password follow link, to hidden. So if I click it now, yeah, that should appear. There you go. We haven't created that, so we'll just refresh, but for now it works. We have to make, like, we have to use, like, write JavaScript code for that again, which we'll again write in a bit, because we're handling all of the event listeners now. Now for the close forget button, which is again, that's the button that we want to create, and do click, which will be on click. We will again make a function that will be anonymous function, and that will basically I'm sorry. Okay. Forgot model does class list, and it will just remove active like this. It will remove the active, right? It was dot active. Remove the active. Document dot body dot style dot overflow. Overflow will set that to auto. Now that should, now if I do this and that, yeah, it should work. As you can see, the transition is not smooth, which leads me to believe that forgot password on active, right? So that's forgot password link, that is forgot password. It should be fine. Okay. I'm not gonna add the thing because I'm again too lazy. We'll do forgot. Now next is forgot model. So we'll do forgot model dot add event listener. Again, if it's click, we'll do function e if e dot target is triple equals to forgot model. If that is equals to that, only then we'll do forgot model dot class list dot remove active, and we'll do document dot body dot style dot overflow to auto. Okay, that should be fine. So forgot model is the thing, right? So we'll do that. That should be fine. Okay. So the next is forgot the semicolons, but I mean it's JavaScript. Like semicolon just does nothing. Forgot form dot add event listener. What am I saying? Oh my god. We'll do if submit. We'll do function e, and we'll do again e dot prevent default, like rest of it, right? We'll do const email equals to document dot get element by id. Forgot email. We'll trim the value because we want the trimmed email, right? If the email in the forgot form does not exist, right? If he just submitted anything, we'll show a toast saying please enter your email or mobile number. You know, remember the thing that we created right here? Yeah, this is the thing that will make the toast every time. So this is basically reusable, right? Every time we need to post, we'll just send them the message and boom. So that's it, and we'll also give it error. There you go. And we'll return from the function as normal. Oh my god, my throat. Forgot model, and we'll basically remove the active, and we'll do document dot body dot style overflow to auto, and we'll show toast password reset link has been sent to your email like that. Let's just set success. Now if I do that, and we'll do forgot form dot reset like that. Now if I go to forgot password, type in my email. Okay, type in my email saying something. Let's say coden@gmail.com and search. It should send me a toast as right there. There you go. So yeah, that's it. So next is, what is next? What is next up on the list? What is it? Actually, I don't know. What else do we need to do? So next is handling, oh, create account. Yeah, of course. Okay, so next is create account. So we'll do create account button dot add event listener. We are basically just making listeners at this point. Our main code is probably done. When like clicking on create account button, we have to show the pop-up. So we are working on that now. We'll do function. We'll do function, and we already made the sign up model if you remember correctly, right? So we'll just do class list and basically set it to active using add active, right? And we'll do document. We'll just copy one of these because I'll do the same thing again anyways, and we'll set to hidden. So if I do that now, right, if I click on that thing should appear, and it does appear. That's good. Okay, that thing does not work. Again, I haven't created the close button. So for the close model, close model button dot add event listener, like that. And we'll do for click, and we'll make a function again. Function, and we'll set, we'll basically remove the auto. This time will be for close model button, and we'll set the document to auto. Again, like that. That should be. There you go. Oops. There you go. Okay, I haven't handled the close. Now for the another is sign up model. So sign up model dot add event listener, right? For this submit button right there, right? So what we'll do is inside this we'll make click, and we'll make function e boom sign up model dot class list dot remove. We'll remove the active like that, and we'll do document. We can basically just copy this, paste here, and that's it. We do something right here. It does submit, which is, again, it does its job. I mean, you know, even though it's wrong, but it does its job, guys. Okay. It doesn't. Now for the actual thing. Now for the sign up form. Now we have to check everything, right? Like here. For this, it can't just disappear. So we'll do add event listener, and we'll do for that submit button, we'll do function e. Well, first e dot prevent default, and first get the form name. So we'll const first name equals to sign up form dot query selector. And in this, what we'll do is do input, right? Inside input, the placeholder equals first name. So I'm basically selecting this one right there. So here, value, I'm getting the value and also trimming them just in case if there are blank spaces, which I don't want. We'll copy this and we'll basically paste it right there. Okay. Paste it there. And this, it will be last name this time. Okay, so it would then work. There you go. Now, okay, let's take last name. Now next is email. So what we'll do is, oops, we'll paste another one, email, password, and for gender. So I'll change this to email, and that to password, and that to what, gender. There you go. I'll put the actual thing. So that was what? So this was mobile number or email. That was new password. And for the gender, we'll basically say placeholder saying, I just realized something. What happened there? I don't think it will work, to be honest, but like, okay. One thing I forgot here apparently is this and that. There you go. Yes, what am I doing? Okay, so that's, you cannot forget it, otherwise I will just run error. Like that. There. So for this is gender. Okay, so in this instance is checked, so we'll do checked like that. So with that, I think everything should be fine. Now all the errors, we'll check all the error first, we'll do first, and if there isn't, if first name and last name don't exist, we'll say show toast, please enter your first and last name, right? Okay, we'll do return like that. Now we'll do the same for everything, so I'll just copy paste this so I don't have to write it every single time. One for email and password and gender. So if email like that, show toast, please enter your email or phone number like that. And for the password, and actually I can also do password dot length is less than 6. You can check it right there. The password must be at least 6 character long. There you go. And next is please select your gender. That should be fine. Now we are at the almost at the end. We'll do sign up model. I'm sorry, wait. Oh my god. We'll do class list dot remove. Oh my god. Okay, we're not. Why am I outside the? I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll do document dot body. How? Document dot body the style dot overflow. It's set to auto. And we'll do show toast. We'll use a backtick saying welcome. We'll use the first name, so we'll do first thing. So we'll do the string interpolation right here saying first name, your account has been created successfully. That should be fine. That is a sweet message for the user right there. And we'll reset the sign up form like that. And that should be fine. Okay, for the last thing, email input dot add event listener. We will get the input and we'll say function. We'll make a function, and if error message dot style dot display is equals to block, then we'll call the hide message function. hide message function. Don't worry, we'll make hide message functions. We'll do password dot input and add event listener. And if we do input, we'll put function and here right like that. Should be, oh, I'm in a okay, I'm in the same wait, I'm making the same thing, which I'm not supposed to do. I didn't see that. Okay, there you go. What we'll do is basically, if we'll do the same thing, so I'll just copy this. Error message style equals block. Now for the hide message function, I'll create one right above, like right here. We'll do function hide message. It's a simple function that probably I should have made at first, but I forgot. But oh well. I said I will keep it to the end, but yeah. Well, just basically error message the display will basically none. It will change the display property of the CSS to none, and also have that. There you go. And we'll also change these success message. Yeah, that should be it. So with that, I think it should be done. Let's try it. So here I can just choose this. As you can see, it says login redirecting. I can do things, and yeah, that should be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Facebook cloning of logging and sign up page. If you did, hit the like button on the stream. Come on, I haven't told to hit the like in the whole stream, and you just can't. You have to do it. Come on. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Oops. Okay.